Okay, so what I'm just going to demonstrate is a app called AccessNow, and AccessNow gives you access to your school desktop or your institution desktop in a browser window. So I've actually packaged this together as a custom Google Apps domain app, so you can make your own Chrome web apps. This one is essentially just a link to a site. I'm working at home here, so this is publicly available, and it uses something called the Ericom Secure Gateway along with AccessNow. So I click on this app. We load up the this in the browser window. This is AccessNow. Okay, now I've customized this interface for my users, so I put a little bit of branding at the top, and I've cut out loads of the options which they don't really need. There is a AccessNow app on the Chrome Web Store, and it gives you a flavor for what all the options are. So you can see there's loads of options here. If you click on Advanced, there's even more options. Well, I've made the vast majority of those choices for my users already. Okay, so I was playing around with that one just to get this working. So if I click on Connect now, what this will do is load up my school desktop, and I've got this app to launch in its own window rather than in a tab like that, because I kind of like to have it in its own desktop. And what I found using AccessNow compared to other remote desktop apps that I've used on Chrome is that it's more stable. It never fails to connect. And you get a couple of extra things which are quite nice. And one of them is this little red button thingy up here. I'll move it over there. If you click on that, what it gives you is a text clipboard to clip text to and from your Windows desktop to your Chrome desktop. It also gives you an app here, download file. So if I click on that, what happens is it opens up my local Windows files, and I can fire stuff to my Chrome desktop. Or I can go the other way by clicking on this one, and that opens up the Chrome file manager, so I can browse my drive or whatever and fire files from my drive to a Windows desktop. So as I say, this is running remotely at the moment, so I can have, I don't know, Word open on my Chromebook if I really wanted to. Not that I ever do this. We have a couple of apps, one of them called Sims, which is a Windows-based thing that a lot of people use and need to use, which is why I've done this. The other thing that's nice about this particular remote desktop app is that if you resize the window and give it a second, it increases the size of your desk. Sometimes it says reconnecting when you do that, but you can scale your desktop to whatever size you choose to make the window. So I can go back and it will shrink the desktop again, which is quite nice, and I haven't met one that actually does that properly. And performance is very good, so things open up pretty quickly and it's generally quite smooth. And as I say, this is running off-site and it works absolutely fine. That's Chrome in a Chrome browser window. AccessNow is a paid-for app, but I think it's well worth the money because it does work reliably. You do get support, and if you do need to have access to Windows desktop, which we currently do, unfortunately, then it's the sort of app that you need. You do need to have a remote desktop server running in the background, obviously, to make this work. I just log off, come out of that, and that's it, folk.